Okay, let's see. So hi everybody, my name is Kathy Young and welcome to TCM Time. TCM Time is whenever you want to learn about traditional Chinese medicine. I'm your lady, all right? So traditional Chinese medicine is my main focus on how to help people with their health. And I use different methods like Qigong, which is helping your energy to circulate using your mind and your body connected. Then we have Tai Chi. Tai Chi is originally a soft and internal style of martial arts. And then I use also Kung Fu. Kung Fu is a little bit more harder style where you can release everything with a little bang, a little strength, and letting things go. So I've got the soft and the hard. All right? So let me see. Today we're starting with Thursday. This is the second class of the White Crane Qigong class. And I'll review everything that I taught on Tuesday for everybody who's new here with us. Okay, so can I get everybody to give me a high five, raise the roof with me, slowly raise the roof higher and higher until you feel so high and so happy, you're bouncing up and down, hey, with your knees like a child, hey, let go of all the tension, all the stress, say, hey, I made it to Kathy's class, and I'm so happy, I'm so proud of myself, I'm going to give myself a big hug, hey, hold yourself really tight, say, I'm really happy to be here, and I'm really happy to be learning about how to help my health, and open it up really big, let it stretch nice and open, and close it in, give yourself a big hug. Okay, good. Okay, let me see you give me a high five again, raise the roof, double high five, yay. So I'm going to show you in Chinese medicine, in acupuncture, we have something called your heart channel. What does that mean is, everybody put your hand on your heart. See if you can feel your own heart beating. Try to tune in. Is your heart feeling happy? Okay. We feel it beating. This is the main station, like a subway station or a train station. This is the main station, your heart. And you have what's called a red line. Heart, we say, is the fire element. Everybody touch under your armpit. Good. This is where the heart channel starts. So every time when we feel happy with our heart, we raise our hand and we say, yay, I won, I did it, I'm so happy. And can you feel everybody touch under your armpit? This is your heart chi, your heart energy coming out. This is the heart energy. And when you feel too hot in your heart, everybody beat your heart really fast. Too much heat makes the heart beat really fast. And that's when you start sweating under your armpit, sweating to cool down the heart fire. So let's sweat it out. Let's trace that heart channel all the way forward to your little pinky. Good, I'm tracing it forward all the way to my inner pinky. Okay, so here if I make like a little chop, this is my outer pinky. And if I come towards my palm, coming inside next to your ring finger, this is my heart channel on the inside of my pinky. Good. So let's trace the other side because the heart channel or all your organ channels are symmetrical. So on both sides. So everybody raise your other hand, wave it around, say, hey, my heart is happy. I'm releasing some heart energy, some heart fires coming out. I feel nice and warm in my heart. I want to bring it forward, so trace that line, like a red line, going all the way to your inner pinky. Good. Everybody touch your inner pinky on both sides. And I want you to interlock your pinkies and make a pinky promise from your heart. Say, I promise from my heart, I will always take care of my heart. I promise from my heart, I will always take care of my heart. Lock that in, lock that promise in really tight in your heart channel. Good. So to take care of our heart, open that heart chi. Let yourself be happy. Joy is the emotion of the heart. So wave your arms around like you're very happy, very happy. Imagine when you're so happy to see somebody, you say, hey, give me a hug. Hey, can I get a hug from all of you? And give me a hug with all your heart chi. Hey, nice. Good. I'm feeling your heart chi. And let's open it up really big, as big for the whole universe. Let's open our heart chi and send it out to this whole world. And let's bring it in and hug it out. Hug it out. Loosen it up. Good. Okay. And again, let's trace that heart channel. Say, heart is fire. Heart is fire. So heart is the red line. Just like fire, we would choose red. Let's trace it all the way to the inner pinky. Good. And other side. Wave it around. Say, hey, I'm happy. I'm joyful. I feel so good. My heart is feeling so happy. I want to send this chi from my heart. And I'm going to send it all the way forward. And we're going to interlock our pinkies. Can you make a pinky promise with me? Say, I promise from my heart, I will always take care of your heart. I promise from my heart, I'll always take care of your heart. Hey, thank you for that pinky promise. Good. And let's lock it in with ourselves. Remember that pinky promise? Take care of your heart. Hey, good. So every time you want to open your heart chi, when your heart is feeling blocked, the energy is stuck, when your emotions are stuck, as simple as raising your hands up, oh, that opens your heart already, and you feel, oh, and a relief, and a relief. Good. So when we do white crane Qigong, every time you lift up your arms, you're helping your heart chi under your armpit, going all the way to your pinky. So imagine your arms are the wings of a bird, of the crane. Good. And lift it up high. And bring it down low. Bring it up high. And bring it down low. Good. So you can see opening our arms is very important. Being able to hug is very important for the heart. And being able to be happy, to open your heart chi is very important. When that heart chi is blocked, this is when we get symptoms like a heart attack, like chest pain, and we can also feel depression because all that heart energy is stuck. So everybody make a stuck movement right in your chest. Close it in as if something's hurting there. Something's hurting right in your heart. And I want you to take that pain, massage it with your own mind by giving it attention. And I want you to open it up nice and high. Release it back to the universe. Let it be recycled. And bring it up again as high as you can. Try to feel all that pain in the heart. Let it go. Let it heal. Let it be free. And close. Good. So what we learned just now is our heart channel, where the heart chi flows. Again, your heart is the main station where there's a lot of qi, and this qi has to circulate from the chest, from under the armpit, coming out, and trace it. It radiates all the way to the inside of your pinky. And then it's the same on the other side, comes off out of your lower armpit, under the armpit, and trace it all the way out. Let your qi circulate all the way to your pinky. So, heart channel finishes right on the edge of the nails on the pinky. So if you see the bed of your nail, that's the corners of the nail. On the inside nail is where the heart channel ends. If you see somebody having heart pain, anxiety, emotions that are linked with the heart, as simple as we lift the arms, or we can hold the pinky, both corners of that nail with both fingers, and squeeze. Take a deep breath, inhale, and squeeze that pinky. Let that qi circulate all the way to your extremity. Take a deep breath. Let's open up that arm. Nice and big. And let's return. Let's come back to the pinky. Let's pinch both corners of that pinky and take a deep breath. Exhale. Take a deep breath, pinching that pinky. Take a deep breath. Exhale. One more time, make it good. Take a deep breath all the way to your belly area, your stomach area. Take a deep breath all the way to the abdomen. And exhale. Good. That calms your heart because it allows it to circulate. And let's just balance that out. Let's take the other side, touch under that armpit. Let's trace that heart channel, release it all the way down, going outward from the chest towards the inner part of your pinky. Good. And one more time, touching under that armpit, tracing it all the way forward to your inner part of your pinky. And let's take that pinky, take the corners of the nails, and let's pinch it. Gently but stimulatingly pinch it. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Take another breath, deep breath, inhale. And exhale. One more time. Last time, all the way to your belly. Deep breath while pinching the pinky. Inhale. Exhale. Good. So later when we do the white crayon Qigong, there's one movement where you twist your pinky around. See how I twist my palms facing outside and my pinkies pointing up. And then I twist it, palms face up, coming back by my sides, my waist. I lift up my wings and I point my palms outward, pinky pointing up. This twist is very important for that heart channel to open up. Palms face up, coming by my side. Open those wings, open your chest. Palms face out, pinkies are up, and we're going to twist it all the way back, coming, touching our side. Let's repeat that one more time. Open those wings, open your chest. Palms face out, twisting the pinky so it's facing up. Good. Feel it in all the way to your back, right behind your heart area. Can you feel that stretch? Nod your head if you can feel that stretch right behind your heart area. Very good. Now let's bring it in, palm face up. And let's come back. And let's come back to what's called our energy center. So if you can find, take a finger and put it on your belly button. I want you to go about 2 inches or 2 fingers below that belly button. So I'm coming a little bit lower than that belly button. And I'm going to bring my mind inward between my back and my front. So let's put one hand in the lower back, one hand in the front. That's called your dantian or energy field. I call it your battery. Okay, so let's feel that center to recharge our battery for a minute. We're bringing our mind between this wall, our front hand, and the back wall, our back hand. And see if you can bring just your mind. Take a deep breath. Every time you inhale, bring your mind deeper and deeper inward to your dantian, to your energy center. And try to feel. Another deep breath. Every time you inhale, inhale brings your mind more inward, all the way to your energy center, the dantian. And feel. Let's repeat one more time together. One deep breath, inhale, and bring your mind inward between your front hand and your back hand to your dantian, your energy center. Let's bring our minds back in front. Good. Let's open up that heart chi again. Nice and big. Stretch it all the way to your stomach area. As deep as you can. And relax. Let's go one more time. The wings of the crane. Nice and big. Nice and open. As high as you can. Bring joy to your own heart. Give it a smile. And come down. And let's go again. One more time, let's bring some joy to our heart. Give it a big smile, an inward smile towards your heart. Hey, let's give it some gratitude. Let's say thank you for working so hard to keep me alive. And let's go one more time. Make that gratitude really deep. See if you can feel your own heart and give it some love. Saying thank you for working so hard and keeping me alive. Last time. Open those arms as high as you can. And let's bring it down, focusing on our heart. giving it some love. And let's put both hands on our heart again. Feel it beating. Feel your own heart saying thank you to you for giving it some attention, some love, and some circulation. Yay, let's raise our hand because our heart chi is happy. Good. Now I want you to shake that out. Shake it out with your legs too. Shake it out. All the way out. All the way to your hands. Use your shoulders, bounce up and down. Use your knees, bounce up and down. Okay. So I want you to take two hands and I want to show you what I call your organ house. Can everybody make your hands like a roof? Your roof, tip of your roof is touching your chin. Good, a nice triangle looking roof. Okay, this here is your whole organ house. In Chinese medicine, we look at organs as a function, as an energetic principle. Rather than a physical object, we're looking at the energetic aspect of the organs. So imagine your organ house. You have 12 organs living in the same house, and there's 3 levels to this house, and they all have to get along. Each one of these organs has a different personality. The liver gets very angry sometimes. The spleen worries a lot. Your heart likes to be happy, all the time joyful. And your lungs sometimes get a little sad, while your kidneys in the back are a little bit scared, a little bit afraid. So all of these organs, those are your 5 main organs, they need to get along. So I'm going to walk you through your organ house so you can meet each one of those organs and get used to each one of their personalities. And then we'll know how to take care of them. So again, let me see your roof. Good. This is your roof, and there's 3 levels of this house. Let's put one hand across our lower part of our chest. This is where the diaphragm would be, where we breathe, all the way to the base of our lungs. Good. So the first level is split from the diaphragm. Everybody now touch your belly button, your navel, and let's put another hand across the belly button. This forms your lower level, your lower floor, your basement. So now we have 3 levels. In Chinese medicine, we call this 3 levels of the whole house your triple burner. Triple burner. In Chinese, San Jiao. San is tree, Jiao is burner. So imagine like there's 3 levels of like an oven. You have the upper burner, you have your middle burner, and everything below that, your lower burner. Triple burner, we consider an organ, which means it's all of you. It assesses everything in the upstairs, middle floor, and basement. Good. Let's meet the organs who live in the attic. So everybody again, make that house. And make that first level across the diaphragm. Good. Everything up here, this is your attic of your house, the highest level of the house. Who lives here? Everybody put 2 hands on your heart. Feel it beating. Your heart is your king or your queen of your whole kingdom, your whole house. Without the heart, without the emperor, there's no function in all the other organs. Your heart is the most important organ to keep you going. So your heart lives upstairs in the attic, and its neighbor, take 2 hands. Your 2 hands, let's put it on our lungs. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Remember your lungs live upstairs. Take another deep breath. And exhale. One more time. Take a deep breath. You're using what we call our lung metal to calm down the heart fire. Good. So everybody put your hand on your heart. This is your fire element. Now take 2 hands on your lungs. This is your metal element. Whenever heart is beating too fast, everybody make your heart beat very fast. This is what we might call heart fire in Chinese medicine. When the heart is too hot, for example, we didn't sleep well, or we're very stressed out, or for example, maybe we've exercised too much, worked too hard, not enough sleep, this will all affect the heart. And then you have heart fire. So everybody make fire with me. Fire goes up, and fire goes outward, just like the sun. And again, fire goes upward, as high as you can, fire. And again, fire upward and outward. Too much fire. Let's bring that fire all the way up. It's affecting our attic. It's affecting the organs that live in your attic. This is your heart, hand on the heart. Feel it beating. That fire affects your lungs. 2 hands on your lungs. Take a deep breath. If your lungs are too hot, they become too dry. Then we have a dry cough. Everybody cough in your elbow. Dry cough. Oh, that means the lungs too dry. We need some more water. We need something moisturizing like pear or apple. Things that are cooling. Okay, so fire, we say in Chinese medicine, fire is what we call yang. Like when we say yin and yang, or you hear yin, yang or yang is the fire. Can everybody make too much fire, too much yang qi, we would say. And again, too much fire, too much yang qi. That fire, when it reaches our head, this becomes high blood pressure. That fire wants to get out of our head. Can you make fire? Boom, coming out of your head. Fire coming out of your ears. Boom. Fire coming out of your eyes. Boom, it's red. When you're hot, too hot, eyes are red. And fire coming out of your breath, like a dragon breath. Ha. Yeah. So this is all a sign of too much heat. Too much heat. Too much heat goes up to our attic. Good. Let me pause for a minute. Let me just make sure everybody's muted. Okay. That fire goes to our attic, and it disturbs the organs, heart, which is joy, lungs, which is responsible for sadness. Let's go down the stairs. We're going down the stairs, down the stairs. Put one hand across your belly button. Everything below here, this is your basement. This is the basement of the house. This is the basement. This is the basement of your house. Everything below that belly button is the basement of your house. Which organs live here? There's 4 organs. This is one hand right under that belly button. That's your large intestine. Intestines are always sorting out what it needs and what it doesn't need. Okay, everything it needs, everybody send it back up to the head. Everything it doesn't need, send it down to your urine and your bowels. Again, intestines, large intestine, and circle around small intestine, everything below the belly button, and everything you want to keep, let's send it back up to our heart and our head. Everything you don't want, let's get rid of it through the urine and your bowels. One more time. Large intestine right under that belly button. Small intestine below that. Good. Intestines are always sorting what you want, what you need, and what you don't need. So everything that you need, let's send that back up to our heart, to our head, to our spirit. And everything you don't want, let's send it down, urine and bowels. Good. So your bladder is right below your small intestines. Excuse me 1 minute. Okay. Your bladder is below your small intestines. So again, this is large intestine, small intestine, and go below that, bladder. When you have a bladder being pressed, for example, when women are pregnant, something's pushing on the bladder and they feel they gotta go pee, they gotta go pee. Everybody hold your bladder, say, I gotta go pee, I gotta go pee. Okay, so that bladder takes care of all the water coming out through our urine. Everybody take it out, cleanse it out. Good. So everybody make water with me. Water has a way of coming always downward. Just like rain, just like a leaking roof, just like a waterfall. Everybody give me a waterfall, heavy waterfall. Boom. All that water is cleansing. All that water is calming. It calms the fire. It brings down the chi. Everybody make rain, cleansing. Everybody make a leaking roof, coming down, and make a waterfall. Boom. Now this water is what we might call yin. In the yin yang, when we hear yin yang or yin yang, yin is more like the quality of water. So yin, everybody with me, like water, and yang like fire, yin like water, yang like fire. When you have too much water in your basement, down here, leaky, all the flooding in the basement, what do we have to do to get it moving? Everybody lift up your legs, and lift up your legs. Swing those arms, lift the legs. Yes, everything for the basement, when we want to clear it, to keep it circulating, we need to move the legs. Lift it high, good. And give me some squats. Squat down low, squat down low. Squatting is very good for all those organs in your basement. From your large intestine, small intestine, bladder, and in the back, 2 hands in the back, kidneys. Good. So kidneys is all the way in your back of your house. If you take 2 hands, feel your waistline and go straight to the back. Good. Your lower back area is what we call the house of the kidneys. It's the house where it supports your kidneys. When your kidneys are strong, it gives you energy to stand up straight. You can tell when somebody has strong kidney energy, their body's very upright, high spirit, what we call high willpower. When your kidney chi is depleted, for example, if we have a party, if we indulge a lot in something like too much food, too much medicine, too much drugs, too much alcohol, all this is weakening our kidney energy. When it's weak, the kidney energy, then our lower back is not supported, and we start seeing this happening, bending over. And what you see, for example, in older people, you'll see kidney energy is one of the first things that gets more depleted. This is when you can see, for example, an older person starts bending over like this, and they need a cane to support their back. This is a sign kidney energy needs some more attention. You need more movement with the legs. Swing the legs to help the kidney. Good. And you can stretch it forward and bend to open up that lower back where the kidneys are. Good. Cracking open. Good. Swinging the legs. It helps your basement clear out the water. And squat down. So coming down all the way to the legs and down. Good. And down. Good. So any squatting will help that basement clear out. Good. Yay. So that's one thing a lot of people don't do nowadays. We sit in a car, we sit behind our computers. So one of the things is we have a cloudy basement, a clogged up basement. So something as simple as walking will help this. Just walking. Okay? Good. Hand on the diaphragm. Attic. Say, this is the attic of my house. My heart lives here. My lungs live here. Take a deep breath. The attic doesn't like to be too hot. Too much fire. Everybody make fire. Too much heat. Okay? Yes, too much heat. Okay? And then belly button. We have your basement. In your basement, it doesn't like to be too wet. Everything make rain. Make waterfall, water dripping. Anything thicker than water. For example, say we like to eat sweets. Let's melt some syrup in there, some thicker than water, that sticky water. Let's pour in some melted chocolate. That tastes good. Oh, that's getting sticky down here. Let's take, oh, I like to eat meat. Let's eat some meat. All that saturated fat, that's thicker than water. Okay, what else do you like that's thicker than water? Think about it for a minute. Oh, I heard somebody, they like ice cream. Oh, that's thicker than water. Oh, okay. Somebody says, oh, I like cream. I like cheese. Oh, that's sticky stuff. That's thicker than water. Everything stickier, thicker than water, will get stuck in your basement. It builds stagnation in your basement. All that thicker than water, we need to move it out by lifting our knees, squeezing this whole area, and squatting. Okay? Yes. Some symptoms that you might see if somebody's not having a clean basement. Women, they might find they have ovary cysts, ovary cancer, things more in this area, the genital area. Men might find impotence or anything stuck here, like indigestion, okay, irritable bowel syndrome. This is all in your lower part, which is your basement. Good. So let's go one more step. Everybody make a hand on the diaphragm, hand on your belly button. Let's meet your organs that live in between. This is the kitchen of your house. Your kitchen is your stomach. Everybody rub your stomach. Say, this is my kitchen. It likes to cook food. It likes to break it down and digest it, process it, and then it comes over to your left on your mirror. So coming over to your left, it gives the work to the spleen pancreas, we might say. So spleen is on your left. right under your ribs. Can you feel your ribs? So when I say under, I mean behind your ribs, on the inside. Not below it this way, but behind it. This is your spleen. Everybody squeeze your spleen area and open it up. And squeeze the spleen area and open it up. Squeeze that spleen area and stretch it open. Squeeze it and stretch it. Anywhere in your body that has more soft tissue. So everybody feel for a minute. Feel your ribs. This is protecting your lungs and your heart. Here below your ribs, this can move. This can move. That means it was meant to move. In the old days, we might see men chopping the wood. Everybody chop wood with me. Bending that whole area. Bending the spleen area. Good. Women in the past, you might see washing the laundry. Let's wash some laundry together. Bending that whole area. Yes, that whole area was meant to be squeezed and massaged. So let's come back to our left, our spleen side. Open it up, stretch it open, and squeeze. Stretch it open, and squeeze. Stretch it open, and squeeze. So you'll see in the white crane exercises, we have a lot of this squeezing motion. So spleen, when it's imbalanced, you have the emotion of worry or overthinking, anxiety, that's all coming from the spleen area. Okay, so spleen we say is the earth element. Earth we say likes to be warm. So spleen, when it's warm, spleen holds everything up. Spleen holds everything up, like the earth, okay? When it's too cold, for example, if we eat too much ice cream, this cools down some of this qi. And let's say we drink ice cold water, cools down that qi. Let's say we like to eat salads, a lot of fruits and salads, that's cold, that cools down the fire in the spleen. And what we see is not enough qi is pulling up. And then in that case, we see symptoms such as prolapse of the organs. We see hemorrhoids, things that fall out, things that bleed, coming down and out. For a woman, you need a lot of qi to hold up a baby. If you're pregnant, you have more chances of miscarriage if your spleen is too cold, that qi is too low. So spleen, earth, likes to be warm to keep up the qi. Okay. Let's meet its neighbor. Let's come to the other side, your right side. Your right side, right under the ribs, okay, right behind those ribs, it's protecting the liver. Your liver is so important. Everybody squeeze your liver and stretch and squeeze and stretch and squeeze and stretch. Good. Let's open it up for a minute. And I want you to let you know your liver is so important that in some cultures in the past, when somebody loved somebody, they say, "You're my liver." They say, "You're my liver. I can't do without you. You're my liver." So can we say to each other, "Hey, you love me, I love you." Let's say, "You're my liver. You're my liver. I can't do without you. You're my liver." Okay? You're my liver. Okay. And put your hand here on the liver. Can't do without your liver. And so you need to help it by circulating it, squeezing and stretching. Squeezing and stretching. Squeeze and stretch. Squeeze and stretch. The liver is connected with the emotion of anger. So try to think anything related to anger. When you're even slightly angry, this is called irritability. You're just a little irritable, frustrated. This means there's some liver stagnation there. Something's stuck and you just feel stressed. It's not moving. It's frustrated. It's not moving the way you need it to. This is liver qi stagnation. And then liver, when it's too hot, too fiery, this is when that anger becomes rage, uncontrollable anger. And it's just out of control anger. Blaming everything and everyone, and it's not contained. It's not what we call a righteous anger. Righteous anger is being angry at the right place, at the right time, and for the right reason. And I would say at the right person. Good. So liver here, everybody touch your liver. Liver here is what we call your wood element. Wood element, that means like a tree, you need to be able to grow high. That's your creativity, nice and high, nice and creative. And your roots have to be able to go low. Feel it in your feet. Your roots have to be able to go low. That means having strong principles, rooted in your principles. Creative, all that freedom, like a tree, like wood, and rooted all the way to the ground, rooted in your principles. Good. Creative, liver qi is able to express. When you're creative, you feel your qi is uninhibited. That anger can feel free. Okay? And then rooted in your principles. Rooted. Good. Okay. So liver, like the trees and the woods, likes to be more cooler. So liver, we say, is the green color. Anything you eat that's green, like vegetables, leafy greens, anything green, like broccoli, sprouts, celery, cucumbers, this is all very good for your liver. I say green is clean for your liver. Can you say it with me? Green is clean for your liver. For my liver, okay? Green is clean for my liver. And last time, green is clean for my liver. So liver likes coolness. Let's come over to our spleen. Earth likes warmth. Coolness in the liver, warmth in the spleen. It likes ice cream over here. The other side likes coffee. The other side likes cold beer, but the other side likes warm beer. Okay, so cold and hot. Cold and hot. And these are like two people living in the same house who keep turning up the thermostat and turning down the thermostat. One says, I'm too hot. That's the liver talking. And then the spleen is saying, I'm too cold. I'm too cold. Give me some ginger. Give me some wine. Something that warms me up, like chocolate. And the other side, the liver saying, that's too hot. That's too hot. Cool me down. Green is clean for my liver. Hot, cold, hot, cold. And this is your house, okay? So, just to review, everybody make hands up, heart chi nice and open, heart chi, everything in the attic, let's make our attic. When that fire is warm, it needs to come out. We can just open our arms to circulate everything in the chest area and squeeze the chest area. This is everything in our lungs and our heart. Opening the heart chi. Let's trace it with me under the armpit, all the way to our pinky, our inner part of the pinky. It's symmetrical, so other side. Heart chi opens, radiates out, and ends in your inner part of your pinky. When we're happy and we know it, we say, yay, we lift up our hearts, we say, we won, we won. Hey, we did our Qigong today, I'm so happy, I'm so happy. And then we say, hey, I need to make a promise to myself, pinky promise from my heart, I will always take care of my heart. Okay? Joy. We need to bring more joy to the heart. Everybody hand on the heart. This is the fire element. It gives us joy. Take a deep breath. Let's put our hands on the lungs and relax. Take a deep breath, lungs. Good. Lungs are metal. So this metal deep breath is cooling down our heart fire. Deep breath, lungs. Lung metal cools down the heart fire. One more time. Deep breath. And it cools down our heart fire. Good. That's all our attic. We have our middle floor. We have the stomach, our kitchen. It gives the work next to the spleen on our left. Spleen likes to be warm. Spleen and stomach work together as the earth element. Earth likes to be warm to keep everything in the center, everything in place. And spleen is responsible for the emotion of worry, any overthinking. When you're balanced in the spleen, you have what's called thoughtfulness. Overthinking and thoughtfulness. Overthinking is imbalanced, thoughtfulness is balanced. And let's come over to your liver on the right. Everybody touch your liver. Say, you're my liver, you're my liver, you're my liver, you're my liver. Good. I can't do without my liver. This is the wood element, the green color. Green is clean for your liver, cooling. Okay. This likes it cool. Come over other side. Spleen likes it warm. Liver likes it cold, cooler. Spleen warm. Liver cool. Spleen warm. Even the colors give us a clue. We say liver is green color, cooling, and spleen is yellow, warming. Green is clean for the liver. Yellow is mellow for the earth, for the spleen. Green is clean for your liver. Yellow is mellow for the earth, for your spleen. And let's go to our basement, come down the stairs. Okay, here we have our water area. Your kidneys is what's the water element. Everybody touch your kidneys in the back. This is responsible for the emotion of fear. It's in your back, so when you're afraid, take a step backward. This is our kidneys moving back, saying, I'm afraid. We come forward, saying, no, I'm not afraid. Kidneys, when it's weak, we say, oh, I'm afraid. When it's saying, I'm strong, I have a lot of energy, it says, I have a willpower, I'm going to go forward. And it says, oh, I'm afraid, take a step back. Being afraid is not a bad thing. It allows you to see things more clearly from a distance. But when you have enough energy in your liver, in your spleen, not in your spleen, in your kidneys, you say, hey, I have willpower. I have willpower. I'm going to wake up in the morning. I'm going to do my Qigong. I'm going to do my work. And we have our kidneys. That's the water element. In our front, under the belly button, we have our large intestine, small intestine. Sorting what we need, send it back up. What we don't need, send it down. Urine and the bowels. Clean it out. Flush it out. Large intestine, small intestine. Sorting what you need, send it up. What you don't need, send it down. Clean it out. And at the bottom, your bladder. Who needs to go to the bathroom? Raise your hand. That's the water, all water element. Okay, kidney and bladder is water. So for today, I went over some of your organs. Two that I didn't talk about as much was your pericardium, which is the sac around the heart. So imagine like your heart is wrapped like a present. That wrapping is what we call peri. Peri is around. Cardium is heart. In Chinese, we consider this an organ, which protects the heart. So we'll talk more about that next class. And another one I didn't talk about, next to your liver, is your gallbladder. Okay. Gallbladder gives you courage. Good. Gallbladder helps you decide. It's the judge of your whole kingdom. Okay? And the one that is everything, this is your triple burner. This is your organ house. See if you can practice your organ house. Everything in your attic, remember, swing your hands, open it up. And as we come back on Tuesday, we're going to go more into white crane exercise. So all of this was important theory for you to understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. So moving the hands for your attic, heart and lungs. Moving the legs for your basement, for your kidneys, intestines, and blood. And you can squat as well, everything. And everything in the middle is meant to bend and squeeze and stretch. And squeeze and stretch. Other side, squeeze and stretch. Squeeze and stretch. Good. So you learned your whole organ house today. I'm going to give you a high five because I'm so proud of you, being so patient to learn all of that. That's my joy to teach that to you. And what I hope is that it will help you with your health. And we'll learn the white crane Qigong, which is one exercise I find very easy to do every day to help your whole organ house. Okay. Thumbs up if you want to learn about that. Yay, okay, good. So last thing is, I want, if you can, everybody come to my website, come and give me a message, tell me what symptoms that you would like to know more information about. For example, if you want to learn more about insomnia, send me a message, say, I want to learn more about insomnia. If you want to learn about high blood pressure, send me a message, TCM time, say, I want to learn more about high blood pressure. Okay, so give me something that you want to learn more about, specific for your needs, or even for a friend's needs or family's needs. I want to address each one of those because it can apply for each one of us. Okay, so at TCM time, my motto is, let's let our health shine. Okay, everybody, let's let our health shine and smile. Shine, yay. Okay, good. So again, come back to TCM time. Let's go back to Tuesday. We're going to be doing our white crane Qigong. Yay. All right. I'm going to stop the recording.